Hi guys, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be talking to you about health and safety tips and tricks on returning to work after COVID. I'll also be included some discount codes so you can get 10% off on 2 of my main items today. First up, I want to talk about PPE. I have these masks. I will be wearing one of these every day when doing a client. I also have this beauty. Okay. Now this visor doesn't feel that snug and I can feel like it's slipping down my fringe. I think I'm definitely going to have to wear it with my hair back, which is not my normal hair position. I can understand why people were getting marks from wearing masks and visors. I'm talking to you now and I feel like I'm actually fogging up here. God forbid I actually put my glasses on. Actually getting a lot of reflection glare back. I can see the outline of my mask on my visor. Obviously I have a light on for filming. Normally this light would be facing downwards. So I wonder if that would still create, I can literally see on Wednesdays in the bottom of my visor. So this probably wouldn't be a very good visor. I have another one come in that my agent has sent me and it looks like it's got a higher foam band, so that's going to sit a little bit more snug. I mean, I've only just been wearing that for about a minute and already it's like, so if you were wearing that all day, you're going to start to see a lot of dry skin problems in that area. Whew. Oh dear. A lot of moisturiser is going to be needed over the next few months for us nail techs. Slather it on. With these visors, it isn't essential as an asthma sufferer or someone with COPD or even cystic fibrosis to wear these masks, because some people were saying that these masks can reduce your oxygen intake, and I can understand how that happens. It's not healthy to be wearing them for prolonged periods of time. If you can, in between treatments, go outside, get some fresh air. Just because if you're doing 6 clients a day wearing this, it's not going to be that good for you. I haven't noticed a reduction in the oxygen that I'm getting. I haven't had headaches from wearing them, but then I haven't worn these for longer than maybe an hour. So doing them all day, every day, I think I would probably notice. So if you have a visor and don't have these, you can just wear a visor. So with the visor, you're going to protect yourself from getting anything sprayed on your face or you spraying anything out to other people. I'd recommend speaking to your GP about your specific health requirements and about visors and masks. Now, gloves have gone to about £16 a box. I'm guessing this is supply and demand issues. My favourite place to get gloves is justgloves.co.uk. These are not the normal gloves that I wear. These are extremely thin. Most gloves only last about 20 minutes with exposure to chemicals. I tend to double up, so that is 2 pairs of gloves per treatment. Now, by doubling up, it takes a while to get used to it. At first, my hands felt hot, a bit sweaty, clammy. I felt that I couldn't hold brushes. Try doing stuff around the house wearing these gloves first. We're going to get used to it, and we've got time now before clients start coming back in. If you do have to take your glove off or a glove splits and you need to put a new one on, and then like my hand is a bit hot now, you can get travel size bottles of talcum powder. Carry a little one of them in your kit, just a little sprinkle all over. We're not talking Ross from Friends here. It'll just soak up any moisture and it'll make them powdery so you can get back into those gloves quite easy. I want to talk to you about this. This is my desk dust collector. As you can see, it's pink metal. It's really light. I can take this around with me in my session kit and it literally makes no difference really to the weight of my kit at all. Once it's plugged in, you can use this part as an armrest. So your clients would be leaning their hands on here. Ask them not to wear any bracelets because you're going to scratch this, and no one wants that. Plus, clients shouldn't really be wearing bracelets and jewelry and stuff at the moment anyway because of all the virus. You don't want any more surfaces of contamination. They come with these filters. I have actually run out of these filters before, and I've just used a sheet of kitchen roll when I've been on set, and that has worked great. But these are the preferred choice, and they're really affordable as well. This comes from a company called Tafts. I'm going to be tagging them in, and they've kindly given me a discount code, so I'll be adding that in below as well. You put your filter on. I use the blue side out, so it sits in these two little clips here, so it doesn't come out. I will leave this running the whole time during treatments. I normally just use this for acrylics or gel removal if I'm filing off a builder gel. The fan is now going, and this sucks this bit down. So any dust that you're going to be working with is going to be hitting this filter. You don't want any dust particles flying around the room because pathogens can attach themselves to dust. So to reduce risk of viruses and also just good lung health, a desk dust collector is really important. This goes up quite high. It sounds almost like a jumbo jet's about to take off. By leaving that on a low to medium setting, it's not going to interrupt your conversation with a client, and at the same time it's going to help protect you and them. This is called the Zephyros, and I believe it was called the Zephyros after a Greek goddess. Oh, I've made myself look dumb. It comes in gold, silver and pink. You can pre-order. You've got 10% code off in the description below. Breathing in dust all the time was never good for me. I'm sure if I go for lung x-rays, they see a full set of Frenchies in my lungs. Definitely check this out. So that is from Tafts. Now, I love this. You can buy this in Capital, buy it online. It's called Now Luxe. I put it on clients, celebrities, and they're like, oh, what is that smell? It smells insane. And it does. If you're gonna be clean, why not be clean and just smell great as well? Like win-win for me. I'm going to use a little bit of this now. This is quite a new bottle. You only need like a really small bit, basically like an antibacterial gel. I would obviously have my clients wash their hands, and then I would use a little blob of this anyway. It's scented with lemon and basil, so it's really fresh. It almost reminds me of like a Jo Malone candle. Have a look at them. I'm going to be talking about cleaning tools. Now, I use Navy Pro tools. I'm quite new to them, but I'm such a fan. These are the Navy Pro Hygiene packs. They are back in stock. Stock up. They're really affordable. It's like £14 for the set, or you can buy them like $7.95 each. And they are 100 wipes. They come in these little canisters, and basically you just want to get one of them out. Now, I've used this tool myself today, so I'm just going to give it a little wipe, a little clean. Clean those bits there. So that is with the detergent. But this one is the Navy Pro disinfectant. So after you've done the detergent, you just want to wipe over with the disinfectant wipe. This is going to just remove any bacteria and make it all nice and clean. This is the little toweling cloth that comes with the hygiene kits, and it's just to wipe over your tools. It's like a microfiber, so it doesn't scratch them or ruin them. I've wiped these down, but for extra measures, I'm going to be putting my tools in between clients in these sterilisation pouches. Once they're in the sterilisation pouches, I'm going to be putting them in my Enbio autoclave. And this is just going to fully clean these. It has a 7-minute cycle, so it's super quick. You can't put dirty tools in an autoclave because it can ruin the function of it. You're wondering, why would you clean something to go into another product to be cleaned? By doing that, you're reducing your risk of infections, cross-contaminations, and also cleaning the tools will ensure that your autoclave is working to the highest function. So these are done and they're about to go in. So this is my Enbio autoclave, and as you can see, it's a Class B, and Class B is actually the highest available specification for an autoclave on the market. Just going to open this up. If you want to see more about the Enbio autoclave, I have another video on my profile. I'll try and link that below. And basically that is just showing how to set it up, the perks and pros of having it. So you want to put these in here, making sure that nothing is hanging outside the edge of the tray. Never put the plastic on top of the plastic because it might fuse together. Always use the back of the pouch on top of the plastic, so layer like that. In they go. Make sure you lock the door. going to do the fast option, which is the S program. This is actually the quietest autoclave on the market. It's done and dusted in 7 minutes and is great. Now that these are done, be careful because this is very hot. It's not too bad when you've got the pouches, but I'll be taking these out and placing them just in the clean basket on top. So I know that these are clean and haven't been contaminated at all. So people are talking about these nail files, single use. I'm really against a lot of single-use products. In between clients, I would normally sterilise with an isopropyl or an antibacterial spray. I'd spray, leave them to dry, and then I would use them. Lots of people aren't going to feel comfortable with that, and actually for someone that normally does that, I don't feel very comfortable doing that right now. So to stop wastage of using this once, which is pretty much a brand new file even though it's been used once, binning it and just adding to global waste, I'm going to be using one of these per client. Now, when my clients come in, they'll have a record card with their name, details, address and contact numbers. This is going to help with track and trace and also for insurance purposes. I will be writing Anne Appleton on here. This is Anne's file. Anne's file will then go into this envelope, and this envelope will be stapled to my client's record card. So therefore we then have Anne's card, and we know that this file in here is Anne's file. Instead of wasting the files, you then would get this out for Anne next time and would use the sterilising spray. But if your clients wash their hands anyway before they've come in for a treatment and you've anti-bac them as well, the risk of having an infection on your nails would be quite low. So I'm going to be sticking with the file and spray, but individual client files. Now, when clients normally wash their hands, I give them these little hand towel flannels to dry their hands with. But this is going to mean that I'm going through so much in laundry. Also, I'm a bit concerned about them just sitting in the basket until I finish my day to get the laundry on. I was going to get this from a company that I've used before, but they wasn't taking on new customers. So I ordered these from Amazon. It was a little bit more expensive. I ordered these yesterday and it came today. This is an Enki towel. These will basically be used on my desk and in my kit instead of another towel. They're really good for absorption, and also it's just handy to have it. It just makes things look neater. You can actually put these in compost heaps and they will break down. You can also order compostable bin liners. So I would probably be ordering a compostable bin liner and putting these in there, and then be sent off to landfill and will just break down. So they're normally made out of like bamboo and stuff like that, and lots of them are quite environmentally friendly. So these cost me, I think, £16. And it opens up to quite a length. So you could put this round someone when you're doing their hair or their makeup. You could put this over your desk when you're doing a treatment. Navy Pro also do a hand wash and hand lotion as a barrier. I'll be ordering them as soon as they're back in stock. I cannot wait. Once my clients have washed their hands using that, they can then dry them with these. Last but not least, I want to show you this. This is my air purifier, and it is HEPA filtered, which is brilliant for people with allergies and asthma. It has multiple settings including low, mild, high and turbo. It also has a sleep timer, which I find helpful for the end of the day. The green light indicates good air quality, but if it's red or orange, turn it on turbo. I hope you found this video helpful and informative, and I'm wishing you all the best of luck for the return back to work. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for more.